fat Asian dude being a prick in Japan, then some old guy knocks him the fuck out and then steals his phone. Or like some dude knocks him out and then like some old Asian guy steals his phone. A lawyer weighed in on this to see the legality of this whole issue. But it's very, very, very viral right now. And I wanted to see what the legalities of this shit were. Oh, Andrew Esquire, my goat. Yep, there he is. Yep, so handsome. So handsome.
Cringe kick nuisance streamer Baby Hayes has been knocked out in Japan. And now, while many of you have seen that video, we've got a little bit of context background on that, as well as some thoughts on what Japan needs to start doing ASAP to crack down on these streamers and make sure that these incidents don't happen, because really they shouldn't be happening in the first place.
Absolutely. If there's a streamer and what he's doing is he's going live and inconveniencing other people as well as committing crimes on camera, just send him to jail. You know what I mean? Like, there should be an additional punishment for actively recording yourself amidst a crime. You should just not be allowed to do that.
Once again, I'm Andrew Esquire, American attorney.
And prank YouTubers should not come at the expense of someone else's safety or well-being.
Legal Mindset would teach you to be your own judge. And Baby Hayes is a kick nuisance streamer that is no stranger to our channel. In fact, back in Thailand, we covered him when he was harassing people at bars and restaurants and being rude to people at 7-Eleven, you know, all sorts of issues that this guy was creating in Thailand. In fact, he was so afraid of our coverage in Thailand when our channel covered him that he indeed went silent and fled to Japan. Well, I hate to break it to you, Japan does not solve all your problems, and you cannot get away with anything in Japan, and that's something that he found out. So let's check in, and we'll start with the ending of our story, and then work back to what happened and how it came to be. But let's check in with Baby Hayes here and see how Japan worked out for him.
Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Leave me the fuck alone. Leave me the fuck alone. Leave me the fuck alone.
I'm sorry, dude, but if you're the type of man to get knocked out and starfish from one old Asian man, you should not be talking this shit in real life. I see all these people who would gasp at the idea of benching 135 on bench press, talking the most shit online. I'm sorry, brother. You will get hit in the mouth. One day it'll come. And your little fucking pussy pencil neck persona is going to come crumbling down. One punch to the ribs and your heart would stop. So many of these weak motherfuckers talk the most shit. It's fucking insane.
So gets knocked out there.
Hard.
Okay.
Folded like a fucking omelet.
What the fuck?
And then a random Japanese old man, this guy picks up his phone and proceeds to walk away with it while it's still streaming.
Good.
Absolutely, absolute cinema. You can't make this stuff up. But it's looks beautiful. You know, it looks bad in a vacuum, and it certainly might even look sympathetic for Baby Hayes if you're just seeing this and thinking, oh, well, it looks like he was just kind of cold-cocked out of nowhere.
Let's see the full context.
And, you know, Baby Hayes, what an innocent fellow. Well, first of all, Baby Hayes is anything but an innocent fellow. And I can show you this clip, and this is a clip that maybe live viewers of my channel are familiar with. But this one here is Baby Hayes talking about what his preferences are for morality. So let's check in with Baby Hayes here.
Chuck just tipped $2. Oh, here we go again. Fat boy fucking scamming from the chat again. This guy is so full of fucking shit. Scammer.
Well, you just lost your $2 because I'm getting this soju, and I can see that Eggs and Jason, you gave me fucking soju, so I'm not a scammer. Like, chat, the last thing I am is literally... But shut the fuck up, alright? Shut the fuck up.
How is there people in that chat watching this? Genuinely. He's ugly as true. How the is anybody sitting here watching this shit?
I'm not a scammer, first of all. You know, I'll rather be a fucking rapist than a scammer.
Let's rewind that just like a little bit and see, and just play that back one more
time.
What'd you say there, Baby Hayes?
You know, I'll rather be a fucking rapist than a scammer.
All right.
What the
So that's Baby
fuck?
Hayes. So now you've got a nice intro to Baby Hayes in case you didn't know who this guy is, what he is. That's a good baseline. And one thing
Weird
you have
as
to know about
fuck.
Baby Hayes is he generally engages in belligerent behavior. So before that, prior to that, there's in fact a lot of belligerent behavior.
Weird
with
as
himself
fuck.
and other kick streamers. So if you check out this, and this is also posted, if you want to look on my X, you can check this out. But he had this interaction with Harry Boy, another kick streamer.
Fuck you up.
Did you just fucking hit me?
You don't hit me again. Like you threw a fucking beer at me.
You just fucking hit me.
There is only 3 people in that chat, and it's some guy called Korean Andy just spamming like fucking crazy.
So you've got him scuffling, you've got him fighting, you've got him having a negative.
All this for 37 viewers is fucking insane. Like, brother, that's still like Discord call levels of people in there, right? Like, the Discord call limit is 50. You're doing all this for a Discord call. Brother, you're not a streamer. You're just retarded.
Interaction. Once again, this is peak kick streaming here.
And the worst thing is, this is making every other kick streamer look worse because retards like this go live on the platform and think they can just start committing crimes. This is just so embarrassing. Kick has done so much to improve its PR lately, but retard dumb fucks like this are doing no favors for the actual, quality of the platform.
And you can see them here afterwards.
No, the dude is fucking insulting. Fucking Baby Hayes.
Jesus. Stupid as shit.
People hold the other guy back and keep from going on. Now, by the way, I don't think violence should ever be celebrated or whatever. It should be something that is encouraged.
But sometimes it's really funny.
But it's something that commonly in these circles, as we observe and watch these nuisance streamers, happens over and over and over again in these patterns where they'll come and engage with each other, or they'll consider themselves, having a certain turf.
Do Kick ban these streamers? Yeah, they do, thankfully.
For a certain area, a certain niche.
Kick has been way
and they'll
better at
come
banning
and
the bad
interact with them
actors.
in a negative way if they're perceived as stepping on their niche or their turf, etc. This stuff is happening time and time again, and many of these folks here, well, they're not long-term residents of these countries. A big confusion, and this is something that is a wild confusion, is that these people live in Japan, or these people are long-time residents of Japan. They are not. These are all tourists. These are people that generally, like Baby Hayes, stop in for a couple of days, maybe 2 weeks, maybe even a month, and then they leave. They go back to their home country. They don't have to pass a background check. They don't have to do anything else. They don't have to have money or skin in the game. They don't have to really learn the culture or the language.
I think if Kick were to ban more heavy-handedly on IRL nuisance streamers, I think their platform's PR would skyrocket through the roof. And I'll be real, like, these people aren't doing the platforms any favors anyways. They're only harming it. So just be a little bit more heavy-handed with banning nuisance IRL streamers that are below like 100 viewers, and it's really just that easy.
They just come there to really make a nuisance of themselves.
Yep.
For clout, money, exposure, etc. And sometimes, occasionally, to get knocked out and to actually pee yourself, because ultimately that is what happened with Babyface, where he ultimately did wet himself after being knocked out ultimately at the end of that night. So these people could be stopped. And how do you stop them? Well, you make a list of the streamers, you compile them, and when they're coming into Japan, you make it very clear, hey, if you stream here, you're going to be booted. You look to see whether they went live. If they went live, you boot them out. You don't let them back in the country again. Very, very, very simple solution. And I think that's really what's got to happen with these kick streamers, and all nuisance streamers are people that are causing problems while abroad. But I want to know what you guys think in the comments below. Have you guys heard of Baby Hates before, but maybe on my previous video?
No idea. We're not part of his 5 viewers, and I'll be real. I think the guy deserves to be knocked the fuck out, and I have no sympathy for the guy whatsoever. And nobody should feel bad for him other than himself when he has to wake up and live in the same body that he was born in, because his existence is a joke and his life is not worth living. Anyways, that's my opinion. See you on the next one. Bye-bye.